Yo, what's up everyone? Happy Saturday. Man, oh man. Yesterday's ball game was just one of those games where we dominate and we do the best Dodger baseball as possible. But today, I don't think there will be a different story. I think it will be the same result. We'll get the victory against these Braves, who are 57-69 now that I really saw their record, as they're playing the 102 and the 21 Dodgers right now. Julio Tierna. I don't know how to say this dude's name. Tierna. But his first pitch to Jock is hit right up the middle for a base hit, and the hits continue in today's game, starting it early with Jock. Today Crawford gets rest. Crawford gets some rest.
First pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so
Seager's playing short because that means, you know, with Crawford getting rest, that means Max Muncy is in today's game. Turner, he's hitting 8th. He's in a little cold streak, so hitting him lower in the lineup, letting him know that, bro, you got to get out of this cold streak or you're going to be hitting there for a while. As before this game even started, I took a little look at the AAA stars we have down there, and Wilson Contreras and Matt Carpenter. And Matt Carpenter is killing it down in the AAA. So Paulo Orlando's time here in the majors are starting to fade away, because I know pretty soon here, maybe Monday, before Tuesday's game, he'll be called up to get a day's rest and be there for that Tuesday game. Wilson Contreras, he's still struggling, only hitting 250 in the minor leagues, as it should be way better, as here's a double play ball, and that's exactly what they will get with the slide from Julio Teheran to first. And that'll bring up Julio Urias, 1.14 ERA, 19 starts, 16 wins, 134.1 innings, and 85 strikeouts this season, as Ender Inciarte comes in hitting 256, and Austin Barnes is going to watch us accidentally hit Ender Inciarte, as here comes Nick Markakis. So not a good start for Julio Urias. This is chopped over to left field, and Jock's going to run in, and that'll be the first out of this inning. Yankees losing to Cleveland. That's kind of good to see. As here comes Freddie Freeman, hitting 297 and hitting third. And these pitches from Julio, they are not even close to the zone. He is struggling with these first 3 pitches of the game. 2-0. That one was close, so that's looking good with the changeup. Here comes the fastball to Freddie Freeman, and that's fouled off for the first strike. 10-1 in Toronto. Runners going. He will be safe. 62 speed. Good speed by Ender Inciarte. 18 stolen base, and I was not expecting him to run on a 3-2. I mean on a 3-0. So 3-1. It was 3. Well, it was 3-0, but I got the strike. 3-2 to Freddie Freeman, and he's gonna foul that off. Good speed at second. Any single can maybe score him, but I don't know if they'll send him with Bellinger and with Taylor and Verdugo and Jock Peterson's arm in the outfield. As this is thrown to second, trying to double him up, he will be safe. And that will bring in Ronald Acuna Jr. Leads the Atlanta Braves in home runs, hitting 260. Like I said yesterday, as this is crushed, and it's going to be a 2-run shot for Ronald Acuna Jr. Not a good way to start this game for Julio Urias. 2-0. Every pitcher has to deal with. Man. That will bring up Albies. Ozzie Albies. Popped up, and Bellinger has an easy play. Bellinger is there, and the side is retired. So that will end this inning after Julio not having a good start, and that will bring up Cody Bellinger. 7 pitches for Julio Teheran in the first inning. Ball 1. yesterday we learned with Sean Newcomb. You know, he had those 2 great innings. 3rd inning came around, we started hitting, and we scored 5 runs. Like, this team just has to take pitches as it's 2-0 to Cody Bellinger. And you don't really want to give Bellinger anything to hit because he could do damage. That's going to be fouled off. Man, if that was fair, that would have been a double or something. 2-1 to Bellinger. Broken bat, foul ball. Okay. 2-2 count to Cody Bellinger at the plate. Hit over to Dansby Swanson and an easy play. So 1 gone to start this top of the 2nd. Not a good start for us for an offense or defense, as that would bring in Austin Barnes hitting .338.
Catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Here comes the first pitch.
One to Barnes. Ball 1 inside. Fastball's not as fast as we've seen in a while. 89, mid-90 fastball. Not the best fastball. Low 90 fastball. So we got to capitalize on the slow fastballs. 1-1 to Barnes. Hit over to Freddie Freeman, and that's going to be an easy play. And that will bring up Alex Verdugo hitting .266. He's been struggling here, and he may just, not the whole season, but for a little bit, as this is first pitch fouled off.
Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive.
I feel like the Verdugo MLB The Show made, the creators, made him look a little big. Like, he's not bulky. He's a skinny little dude. Like, he's not a skinny little dude, but he's not like a. I feel like they have him like trying to make him look like he's a bodybuilder in this game, and a little tubby. But in real life, he's like a skinny. He has a skinny frame that's right back up the middle. Thank God Julio Terrain can move away from that ball, as that's the first Dodger hit. And the only reason why I'm saying thank God he moved, because this season we've had a couple games where we've accidentally hit the pitcher in the head, and then they get removed from the game, and it's one scary moment. As here comes Seager and hitting .249 coming into this game. Not a good. Ever since the All-Star break, he's been quiet pretty much. In .249, and now he's gonna bloop this one into left field for a base hit, and that'll bring up Justin Turner. Good job right there from Seager. I feel like Seager hits better lower in the lineup, so maybe that's just where he has to stay for the rest of the season. And here comes Justin Turner hitting .293 on the season. The average still good, but he's been kind of struggling lately, as that's ball 1. Julio Urias is on deck, so we gotta get a hit. A big one here. 1-0. Strike 1 on the slider. Great pitch. 1-1 to Turner. Strike 2. You know, before this game started, I said this might be one of those easy games just like yesterday. Well, the Atlanta Braves have kind of changed the script.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Get over to right field. This will drop, and that will bring in a run. 2-1. So that's an RBI single for Justin Turner, and that will bring up Julio Urias. Just kind of a force out. His .051 batting average is not a good average. No RBIs this season. He's been struggling, but at least we split the score.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to
Hit over to John Camargo. Easy throw for him to first. Now in the inning, but we split the score. We get a run on the board. And this is where we need Julio to get back to his old self, do good, and finish this game strong. As here comes the first pitch to John Camargo, and that's fouled off. So 1 count. Up the middle for a base hit.
Gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed.
Here comes Tyler Flowers playing in today's game. Strike 1 with the fastball.
This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Camargo,
93.
here at first with nobody out.
94. Turning it up just a notch.
In control,
0-2 to Flowers.
On the ground,
Change to Muncy to Seager to Bellinger for a double play.
And they turn the double play.
That's exactly what Julio wanted right there. Seager has not got a lot of shortstop opportunities this year because we got Crawford. But that was a good play. That's ball one.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Dansby Swanson, the hitter, hitting 223
2-0 the count
this
to
season.
Dansby Swanson.
And now it's 2-0. Strike one with the change. You know, if you're Dansby Swanson, you want to get a base hit just to get the pitcher's spot out of the way for the bottom of the third. So it's 3-1. Julio now finding the zone. 3-1 count to Dansby Swanson. That's fouled off. The ball boy getting that play over there.
Ready to deliver the
3-2 to Dansby Swanson.
And he looks
Walked him with the slider away, did not come into the zone. Now bringing in Julio Teheran. 3 RBIs this season, hitting 156, and Julio with strike one, but it's going to be a base hit. And Dansby Swanson, he ain't going to move to third. I don't know if that was a smart move on Dansby Swanson because I'm pretty sure he would have been able to be safe. But Julio Teheran getting a base hit. Now bring up Ender Inciarte, who got hit in his first AB. Throwing inside here. That's ball one. Ball one to Ender Inciarte. 2-0.
By getting a knock, now we could have
2-0 to Ender Inciarte. Julio with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Now at 2-1.
We have not thrown a lot of curveballs. Let's bring that into the game. Let's just hit the Muncy to see what that do, and that's exactly what we need to get that final out. A little curve, get him to roll over to Max Muncy over there, and we'll take it as that'll bring up Jock Peterson.
And in steps a former World Series hero,
1-for-1 with the single.
Jock Peterson. Lifted into the air.
You're into center field in the routine play for those center fielders. Wow, I was like, what? Maybe it's gone. I had to take another peek as here comes Chris Taylor. Struck out in today's game already, but yesterday went 2 for 5 or 2 for 4 or no 3 for 5 or something. I'm pretty sure that's ball one. It was he had a good day yesterday, and Chris Taylor needs to continue that in this game. 0 for 1 already with the strikeout. 2-0.
Strikes the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Chris Taylor, he's been hitting the cage pretty much every day for like a week. He's kind of been playing off. 2-0. 3-0.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch.
A 3-0 count to Taylor.
Swinging a ball hit
Fouled
softly on the ground, but foul.
But I said that I'd make Wilson Contreras and Matt Carpenter play in the majors, in the minors for a whole month, but I might call him up a little sooner, maybe by Monday, because Monday is an off day. It'd be the perfect time to call him up, let him regroup with the team, let him have that off day, and then get back to work on Tuesday with the major league team and not the minor league team. Just to let them know we still care for him, but we just, you guys need to be better. And Matt Carpenter, he's really proven it down in AAA. And Wilson Contreras, his batting average in the majors is like a 205 or 202. It's terrible. And now it's a 250. So it's kind of up there. It's not as high as I wish it was in the minors because I feel like he should be killing it. But at the end of the day, we need him rather than Rocky Gale, who's the backup to Austin Barnes. So, as it's 1-2 to Max Muncy.
0-2 fastball just off the corner.
1-2 to Muncy.
I mean, just off the corner.
3-2.
Off it to even the count 2-2.
Good speed at first. Anything into the gap probably gets Taylor the third and maybe home. 2-2 to Max Muncy. And this is going to be a base hit to right field, and Nick Markakis will retrieve that one and throw it over to third.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And from the list of stats you never want to
now that will bring up Cody Bellinger.
It's only the third
rounded out in his first at bat.
More hits than he did in his entire last outing.
0 for 1.
And the pitch.
Strike one with the
Pitch there
two-seam
down below the
fastball.
zone, got him to go after it.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he
1
swings
count.
from the left side, so out of the
1-1.
box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get
Bellinger
this
hit
guy
a
to ground
home run
into a double
in
play.
yesterday's ball game in the top of the third. Trying to do damage
1-1
here.
count. Here's the pitch.
As
Lifted
this
the other
is
way
going to be
to left
lifted.
center. Inciarte on the run.
Ender Ciarte is going to make the play. Chris Taylor on the way to third, and a good throw, but, well, an offline throw, and that will get Taylor to third, and that will bring up Austin Barnes.
Austin Barnes.
Great swing from Cody Bellinger, just did not drop.
Nice
First pitch to Austin Barnes is going to be a strike one with the foul ball. Oh, 0-1. 1-1. Great take from Barnes.
Ball and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
1-1 to Austin Barnes.
Oh, and he was
What? They're gonna say I went around BS. I don't know what. I don't know if I even. They're gonna say I went around. There's no way I went around on that pitch. 1-2 to Barnes. 2-2. There's no way I went around on that pitch. 2-2 to Austin Barnes.
And a half
3.
swing there as they
Strike that right there. That's kind of frustrating, man. I don't think I went around, and they said I did, so I feel like that just messed up my AB. So comes Nick Markakis.
The right fielder.
Strike one. Good way to start this AB for Julio, getting strike one, because that's not been the case in today's game. It's usually ball 1, ball 2, then a strike, but he got 0-2 right away. That's a good way to start it. 0-2 slider away, 30th pitch of the game. Got him on the corner. Great pitch from Julio.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion.
And that will bring up Freddie Freeman.
Hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on
0 for 1.
and send him packing without much problem.
Strike one inside.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
1 to Freddie Freeman. Has a lot of pop in that bat. And
And
he's going to roll it over to Max Muncy.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back. Left field.
Ready to take his hacks again.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr.
Two-run homer he launched over the wall last
2-run
time.
homer in his last AB, and that's ball 1.
2 out, nobody on.
1-0 count to Acuna. 2-0 with the curveball high.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this
2-0
time around.
to Ronald Acuna Jr. and strike 1 with a very early swing. He was looking to hit another home run to make it 3-1 Braves, but swung a little early.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
2-2.
Probably
Julio
better that he
trying to
let
get
that
out of
pitch
this
go
inning.
Anyway. After
King
seeing a
is the
lively
man in his
fastball
way.
pitch before, it's
Popped
pretty hard
up
to
and
sit
foul.
back and up on a well-thrown changeup.
Foul ball. All right,
The
2-2
2-2
to
one more
Ronald
time.
Acuna Jr. Fouled
Again,
off.
he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th
I'm
pitch
super
coming up.
excited for the series, what's
And
coming
that's
up.
low, so a good
Like I said
eye
in
there as he
yesterday's
works the
game,
count back full.
we see
I
Toronto
gotta
on
commend
Tuesday
him
for a
being
3-game
really tough
series.
out right now.
Then
Not
this week,
everyone
then
will
next
battle like
weekend,
this
we
with
see
two
the
outs, nobody
Yankees.
on.
I'm so
And this
excited
misses for
for
ball
that.
4.
That could be a World
Second
Series
walk he
preview
surrendered here in
of
the
this
first
year's
3
World
innings.
Series. I'm very excited for
Here's the
that.
first offering.
But I gotta focus on this Braves team, who's
Away for
actually
ball
doing
1.
pretty decent in
This is
today's
where he
game.
might need a mound
They're winning
visit.
2-1.
From the shortstop, his pitching coach
Julio
for
Reyes
the
ain't having
catcher. These last
a
couple of
good day.
pitches have
It's one of
certainly
those
gotten away
days where he's struggling a little bit.
No offer
He
on
cannot
that.
find
2
the
balls
zone.
and a strike.
And ever
I
since
think he's
Julio
having a
lost
hard
that
time with
perfect
that
16
curveball
and
right now.
16
That's
and
part of the
17 and
reason.
all that, as this
Goes
is
for the
launched
slider that time, and it's driven to deep
4-1
right field.
Braves. Ever since
Wow, another long ball in the
Julio
early going of this one.
gave
The
up those
second one
perfect
he's
and
allowed
like that
in
that
just
perfect
2
stat
1/3
chart.
innings.
He's
Might
been
like to warm up
struggling,
those
man.
showers.
And
He
that's
might be hitting
1-0.
that real soon if he can't keep the ball.
This might be the last inning of work for Julio Arias. Pitch count at 45, bottom of the third, has already given up 4 runs. today it looks like the Atlanta Braves are changing the script. I really thought the script would stay the same against Julio Teheran, as this will end the inning after a home run from Albies. But it really looks like this Atlanta Braves team today are really coming out here to win. That was a no-doubter. Pretty frustrating day for Julio Urias.
They'll look to get something going here and even
First pitch to
Verdugo
is fouled off.
In this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning
pitch
started.
count high for Julio Teheran as well. Just he's been able to work he's been able to get ahead of the counts and do his thing better than Julio. And Julio Teheran is showing Julio Urias who the better Julio is in today's game. Season stats, obviously Julio Urias is better. He's just struggling in today's game. Teheran with the 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Good thing the bullpen got their rest. 2-2 to Verdugo, and that's fouled off. Good job for Alex Verdugo being able to get a piece of that. 2-2 to Alex. Another foul ball. Staying alive is Verdugo.
Another try at 2-2. This is in the air
Hit to left field and an easy play.
Giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
And that will bring up Corey Seager, who's 1 for 1 with the single.
Now the Dodger fourth. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
Ball 1.
This is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Ball 1 to Seager. 2-0.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0.
2-0 to Seager. Up the middle for another base hit.
And that's a base hit into center field.
Have a day.
This is the cat and mouse.
Corey Seager, 2 for 2 so far.
Batter versus
Loving
pitcher.
it.
You fight so hard as an offensive
And that
player
will
to
bring
get
up
count
Justin
leverage.
Turner.
1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts.
1
And
for
check
1
out
as
the
well.
batting averages in even and behind counts with 2
Ball
strikes.
1.
2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Justin Turner is in for his
1-0
second
to
plate
Justin
appearance
Turner.
as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is
2-0.
looked at for ball number 2. Seager, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll try to go back to swing, but he'll do so
Slider got me fishing.
That's ruled a strike.
2-1. Throw over and Seager's safe.
Back safely.
Julio has still not yet to lose a game this year. And the Braves might be able to do it. 2-1, 3-1. Tyler Flowers is going to knock that baby back into the infield, so we couldn't really go anywhere. Julio's on deck. But I don't really feel like pulling. Like, I want to pull him, but I don't. I don't know. Fouled off. 3-2. 3-2 pitch here to Justin Turner. Calling time.
In advance of a big 3-2 pitch.
Here we go. 3-2 to Turner. 60 pitches for Julio Teheran.
Here's a
throw over.
To first, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Two.
This is on the ground.
And Freddie Freeman's going to be able to turn to. Darn it.
And it's another double play.
All right. Well, that's another double play for the one and only Atlanta Braves.
But before we do
And I think Julio's going to stay out here and hopefully finish this.
To discuss the Braves offense
Bottom
with
of the
manager
fourth.
Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact
47
rate of over
pitches for
85%
Julio.
in this game, meaning
Ball
that
one
when
inside.
they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Yeah,
all
so
right, Heidi, thank you.
Sounds like the Braves have been struggling all season, but today, like Heidi Watney said, it's just a day where the Atlanta Braves just kind of want payback against this LA team.
2 balls and 2
2-2.
strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Julio 7, 8, and 9 here.
He
He has to get out of this.
It's
It's his job. It's Flowers, Swanson, and Julio Teheran as this is a strikeout.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike
Good job
three
from
called,
Julio.
one away.
The batter, number
Ready with the
7.
first pitch. Here it comes.
Shortstop, Gansby.
Hit on the
Over to
ground down the
Bellinger
first
and an
baseline.
easy play.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I'll bring in Julio Teheran, 1 for 1 with the single.
He reached on a single in his first try.
There,
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there.
And that'll be a foul ball almost. Could have been a base hit right there.
More carefully, this AB.
On the ground.
Over to Seager, easy play.
is up
And
with
a
it.
1-2-3 inning
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop
for
at
Julio
first.
Reyes,
Saves an error
as that's
as
his
the
last
side
inning of work.
Welcome
Very
back.
frustrating
Heidi
day.
Watkey standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
For Los Angeles.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
here
you,
comes
Heidi.
Paulo Orlando.
Paolo
And
Orlando.
we're on the warm-up. Dallas Keuchel, he could work a lot of innings. He used to be a starter, so he has a job to do in the bottom of the 5th. It's a strike 1 to Paulo Orlando. Julio, if this score holds, is in line for the first
And
loss
he
of the
fouls this
season.
one off.
2 to Orlando.
Line
It's
to
a
the
right field, and that's gonna
Into a
be a
slide.
robbed
That's a
hit
great
from Nick
catch for the
Markakis,
first
the
down.
veteran making big plays still.
So
for the
base is
Atlanta
empty now with
Braves.
one away, and in steps
I'll
a
bring
former
up
World
Jock
Series
Peterson.
hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Inside pitch
And
got me
there's
to
out
swing.
number 2.
Darn it. I'll bring up Chris Taylor.
Now, Chris Taylor. It
0 for
was a
1 with the walk.
in his last trip. And
Ball
this
one
one's not
with the
close.
slider.
It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter,
1-0.
especially with the monsters hitting behind you,
2-0.
find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
To Taylor.
Heading out towards
Hit the right
shallow
field, and this is going to be
Markakis has
another
a read
play
on it,
for Nick
and that
Markakis.
retires the
An easy 1-2-3 for Julio Teheran. And I will bring in Dallas Keuchel
Dallas
to get
Keuchel,
some
a
work.
southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
All right, first pitch
Here's
to
the first
enter
pitch
into
to
your
him.
day is
And this
strike
pitch
1.
is
Good way
right
to
down
start the
middle,
night
strike 1.
for Dallas Keuchel.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out.
Hit
but
the
now
left
game
field
on.
and an easy play for
Slap hard
Peterson.
the opposite way. Peterson has him played perfectly.
Julio,
as he puts it away
not
for
a
number
good
1.
night. Wasn't a
First
night
pitch of the
for
at-bat.
success for him,
Taken.
and he knows that his first
Strike
L
on the
of
inside
the
corner.
2019 season could be headed his way in a couple of innings unless the offense
Lifted
comes
the other
back,
way
which
to
we
left
have
center.
had done
On the
that
move
before
is
in late
Peterson.
innings. We are a very
He
good
gets there, and
late
that's the
inning team
second
when
out.
we are down. Thursday, when we were in Miami, we were down
First baseman
and we
Freddie
came
Freeman.
back. Hopefully we can do it here
The ball game
in
so
Atlanta.
far.
As here comes Freddie Freeman, and that's strike
to
1.
begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1 to Freddie Freeman.
A ball and a
Ball
strike
one.
now to the Braves first baseman.
1-1 to Freddie Freeman.
Shoots
Hit
this one
hard
over
to
first.
Bellinger, and that will end the
Shot
bottom
on
of the
bag
5th.
himself, and the inning
1-2-3
is over.
for Dallas Keuchel. And I will bring in
Stepping
Max Muncy
Max
to lead
Muncy.
off the
He'll
top
start
of the
things
6th.
out now in the top
1
half
for
of the
2.
6th.
Max Muncy.
Lifted down
Fouled
the line
off,
and left.
please go
Acuna
foul, yes.
Sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
So 0-1 to Muncy.
And a good idea to
1-1.
hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1-1 to Max.
And
2-1.
the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and
Won
he's
the
a guy that
Muncie.
kind of spark plug. He gets this team going.
Popped
So
up.
if I'm on the
Dansby
mound
wants an
right
easy
now,
play.
You really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a
Darn it,
potential big
he
inning started.
just kept on throwing inside, and now Julio Teheran is throwing inside. So I got to be very, very careful with that.
Thus far in this one.
0 for 2 is Bellinger. Had a great swing in his last AB. That's ball one.
Outside.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now. This is when he's really going to have to bear down.
73
When you
pitches
start
for
going through
Julio
that lineup
Teheran.
the second and third time, you've kind
Strike
of
one.
emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The
1 to
1-1
Bellinger.
home. This is
Hit the
line
left
to
field, and this is going to
but
be
pretty
caught.
much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He hits with
Bellinger's
2 away
swinging
as
a
they
good bat,
continue
just
to trail
nothing's
in this
working,
close
man.
game.
That's
Well,
Julio
Matt, this has
Teheran
been a
comes
big
with the
inning
first
on
one
the
to
mound. He's had
Austin
pace in the
Barnes
middle
and
of the
strike
order,
one.
and so far he's held them at
That was a
bay.
juicy
this
pitch,
feels
and I
like the kind
missed
of
it.
inning we'll look back on at the end of the game,
0-1.
even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Right
0-2.
side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
0-2 to Austin Barnes.
And a
Strike
fastball
3 with the
swung on,
fastball.
missed, and the side is retired.
Top of the 6th was not good for us. And that will bring
Stepping
in a
and ready
Ronald
for another
Acuna
shot,
Jr.
Ronald Acuna. He
As
launched
Dallas
one over the wall
Keuchel's going
back
to
in
keep
the
on
opening
working on the
frame.
mound as it's strike 1.
In there for strike 1.
Second inning of work for Keuchel.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Going back with the
Here
cutter.
it comes, 0-2.
0-2 to Acuna Jr.
And this
Popped
is
up.
lifted high in the air down the right
Verdugo
field
with
line.
enough speed to get there for the first out.
Verdugo is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first
And that will
out.
bring up
Number 1.
Ozzy Albies.
And
1 for 2 with the 2-run home run in his last AB
And
as that's
fastball's
strike
in
1.
there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 to Albies and now
Albies
1-1.
with a 1-1
High
count
change.
now. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Breaking ball
Ball
called just a
2.
bit low.
2-1 to Albies.
And
3-1.
this is low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
John Camargo's on deck.
Johan Camargo will be next.
Johan Camargo. Why am I calling him John Camargo?
Swinging a ground ball to third.
Good play from Turner. Got
And
it.
an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Johan.
In now,
Johan Camargo.
1
I've
for
been calling
2.
him the wrong
He
name
singled and
for the
grounded
past
out
2
so
days.
far.
What the heck's wrong with me as this is hit over to first? It's Johan
And
Camargo.
he'll step on
It's
the
a
bag
Bellinger.
himself, and the inning is over.
I feel so bad that I've been messing that up.
Settling in now, Alex
go. Verdugo, AJ,
It was a flyout
Minter
for him in his
warming
last
in the
trip.
bullpen for the
Matty, almost went
for the
deep his
Atlanta
last
Braves.
AB, certainly
1 for
just
2.
missed it. With this guy's big
It's Verdugo.
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it
Into
out
the
yard
gap.
this AB.
And,
And that's going to be a double for Alex Verdugo. And we're going to try and extend it into a triple. It's going to be close. And Verdugo safe with the triple. Good way to start off the top of the 7th. That's going to be his 3rd triple of the year for Verdugo. Here comes Seager, 2 for 2. Strike 1 on that curve. Those are pitches I should be hammering into the stands. But we're just missing them. 0-1 to Seager. 2 for 2 with 2 hard singles. 0-2 now to Seager.
Classic change of speeds right there.
Seager's been playing hard today. They got all the sand on him.
Interested to see where he goes now.
0-2.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hit to left field. Good hit. And it'll be off the wall. And that's going to be a double for Corey Seager, and that will bring in the runner 2 to 4. 3 for 3 night for Corey Seager. And Julio Teheran is going to get pulled out of the game. Johnny Venters, 3.60 ERA. We're down by 2, and here comes Justin Turner.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound.
First one to
And a
Turner.
change is forthcoming as that's
Sinker
gonna do it
and
for
fouled
the
off.
starter here this evening.
Down by
So as he
2.
departs, he'll remain responsible
We
for
are
the
on a
man
warm-up.
left aboard, but he
Jordan
cannot
Hicks
lose
in the
this one.
bullpen. 1 to Turner.
Ready with the 0-1. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
2-1 to Turner. Throw over, Seager safe.
Back to second. Don't want to forget about it. Seager leads off second with nobody out.
1 for 2. Here we go.
Unable to get the bat around
1 for 2 is Turner. I went to say 2-1 count, but 2-2 now to Justin Turner. 3-2 to Turner.
That one's wide for ball 3.
Time to focus here.
Dallas Keuchel on deck. 3-2 pitch to Justin Turner. Walked him. Great at bat by Justin Turner. And this will bring up the one and only Andrew McCutchen. Hit a home run dead center in yesterday's ball game. Looking to do something here. Hitting .272 on the season. First pitch to McCutchen. It's going to be ball 1 with the slider.
He lays off it for a ball. For the current campaign, McCutchen begins playing with a slugging percentage north of
1-0 count. Throw over to second and safe at second.
Pride in. And he'll get back in standing.
Good speed on the bags. 1-0 count to McCutchen.
The 1-0 is taken for
2-0.
Boy, he better
great
get back
hold
together
right
here
there.
Quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Strike 1 with the fastball.
Way behind, 2-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter.
2-1 to
He gets
McCutchen.
those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
3-1. Jock Peterson on deck.
And now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation
Fouled
where
off.
you could walk him.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count to Andrew McCutchen in the top of the 7th. Runners at first and second. Walked Andrew McCutchen with the slider inside, and that will bring up Jock Peterson 1 for 3 with a single, and he could give us the lead with 1 big swing or tie the game up. Strike 1. He is the team leader in home runs and now RBIs. He's taken Crawford's spot in the RBI total. So let's see what we can do on 1. Now 1-1. 1-1 to Peterson. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2 to Peterson. Dribbler foul. Don't know how McCutchen, I don't know how Jock got contact on that, but he's fighting at the plate. 2-2.
The sinker that runs off the inside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches.
And up the middle, and that will probably tie the game in McCutchen to 3rd. This game is tied in the top of the 7th. And Julio Zell is out of the picture. Thank God. This team is so good. And that's going to bring up Chris Taylor, and they're not pulling Venters out. And that's the move that the Atlanta Braves should be doing, is pulling him out, because Chris Taylor is going to give us the lead for the first time today. 5-4 Dodgers in the top of the 7th. Chris Taylor's happy about it. And now, Arodys Vizcaína is going to come out. 3.44 ERA. You're telling me now, as you're the skipper for the Atlanta Braves, you're going to let us tie the game up? You ain't going to pull him right away? I don't know what's wrong with them, but... Oh, check swing. Not a good play right there. Runner will be safe at first. Taylor got thrown out at second. And that will bring up Cody Bellinger. A lot of good swings today. Let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, it's time now.
0 for 3.
The rest of those bats behind it, because
Fouled off.
none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
0-1 count to Bellinger. 0-2. I was really looking for something to hit there. Just under pressure, I kind of swung early, thinking hopefully he would throw me a fastball in the zone. But he threw me the fastball, but it was out of the zone, way out of the zone. Hit to left field. This will bring in a run, and that will make it 6-4. An RBI, a sacrifice fly for Bellinger. Another good swing from Bellinger, but it unfortunately did not drop. Man, they're really making Bellinger work for a hit, as here comes Austin Barnes 0-3. First pitch to Barnes. Ball one. Man, 6-4. This team is amazing. 1-0 count. Jordan Hicks in the bullpen, waiting for his opportunity in the 7th to come out and have some redemption. 1-1, and Max Money's off and running to second. I'll pop this up, and that will finally end the inning after we take the lead. Rough inning for the Atlanta Braves, as we'll bring in Jordan Hicks. Last game he pitched was on Thursday. Did not have a good day. Tried to go 2 innings, and then the Miami Marlins took him deep. So hopefully he has a better day here, as that's ball one. Since he's been a Dodger, he's done pretty good. That's just his hit to Seager. I'm happy that we got him, because for me he's done really good. The ERA for the year don't look too good, but I know it's pretty good since he's been in a Dodger uniform. And here comes Dansby Swanson and dusting him off the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
1-0 count to Dansby Swanson. Fouled off. 1-1. 1-0 Swanson, and this is going to be a base hit.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Dansby Swanson is having a heck of a night. Oh no, that's his first base hit. Extends his hitting streak. All right, here comes Josh Donaldson. Strike one with the sinker inside. Gotta be very careful with Josh Donaldson. Strike two, great slider right there from Hicks.
And he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait
it off was the one and only Donaldson. 100 on the gun. Got him with a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. 21-1 in Colorado against the Marlins. That's unreal. And that will bring up Ender Inciarte, as that's strike one with the slider away.
Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like.
That'll get away.
They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed.
Barnes keeps it in front of him, so Dansby Swanson can't make a move. 1-1, 2-1.
Sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
Hit and pulled foul.
Full count to Ender Inciarte.
3-2 to Ender Inciarte. Nick Markakis is on deck. 3-2, runner going, and that's going to be ball 4. And this is not looking good for Jordan Hicks. Good thing we have another lefty in the bullpen, and Aroldis Chapman.
This at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
All right, first pitch to Nick Markakis, and that's ball 1. We're going to go have a little mound visit with Jordan Hicks.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little
All right,
time
here we
for
go.
that reliever to get
1-0 to Nick Markakis.
Good
Cutter
taking
for
action
strike
there.
1.
It's 1-1.
Home back with the cutter. 1-1 pitch to Markakis.
This is
Hit the
pulled in
right field, and this will
And
be
the
caught
two-out
from
throw
Alex
will not come
Verdugo.
to pass as the inning is over.
Great job right there. I was getting a little nervous that was a base hit. As here comes AJ Minter.
Start the 8th.
Number 33.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
2 for 3 is Verdugo. Minter with the first one, ball 1.
Misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0.
39,692 fans here in attendance. Like I said in yesterday's ball game, the whole stadium is filled. And then you look into the chop house area, and it's empty.
Well, this is the matchup.
Like, there's a little bit of fans, but it's more so empty. I still don't understand why.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Like, if that's a restaurant, the chop house in Atlanta, in that right field area, I bet that thing's like probably the greatest, one of the greatest ballpark restaurants. It's like the Chop House. That just sounds good. Like what could be at the Chop House, man? Anyway, 2-2 to Verdugo. 2 for 3 is Alex. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
2-2 to Verdugo. Popped into center and an easy play for Ender and Ciarte.
Inciarte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now bring up Corey Seager.
Stepping up now.
3 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI double. He's been having a good day.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Should be 1-0. We're gonna say I went around, so 1. Seager does not like the call, but it happens. Man, I feel like he hits way better lower in the lineup, so maybe we just continue with that, because every time I put him here, he does damage. And I feel like it's taking the pressure off of Corey Seager hitting in that second spot. Like, maybe, you know, when Jock ain't hitting second, Taylor could hit second and Peterson could lead off the game. Just like tonight, because it's been looking good as Corey Seager's gonna go down on a strikeout right there, but he's 3 for 4, and here comes Turner, who is also 1 for 2 with an RBI single with the walk. First one to Turner.
Delivery to him on the way.
Up the middle, and Albies does not make the plays. Here comes Freddie Freeman, and that means we're going to bring in the big gun, Aroldis Chapman. Freeman versus Chapman. Pretty sure Freeman's expecting the fastball right away, so we're going to go with the slider, as that's ball 1.
He is the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
1-0 to Freddie Freeman now. Popped up, and Max Muncy's going to be able to have a play.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That will bring up Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 1 for 2. Ball 1, 98.
Ronald Acuna comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
1-1.
To even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right
there. 2
there.
straight fastballs. Time to go with the change. And this is going to be crushed. Jock's not done even moving. It's 6-5. Wow. Ronald Acuna Jr. with a multiple homer night.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they
brings the Ozzy Albies. Chapman has no freaking bar of confidence.
He's got a hit in 3.
Hit over to Seager. Easy play for Seager. Throw over to first for the second out.
First for out number 2.
If you're Aroldis Chapman, yes, you've been not doing too hot in this week. Because the Marlins took him deep, Rafael Devers did, and now Ronald Acuna Jr. But as Chapman, you got to breathe, you got to do your thing. And you're working, you're doing your thing now. Is look at the confidence. I'm not even getting a meter as he strikes him out. So good job from Chapman after that home run from Ronald Acuna Jr. I just feel like that home run took the light out of Chapman. No meter, got an out right away. Like, not good. As I'll bring in Brandon Crawford, who's been on the bench all night, hitting .305, had a double in yesterday's ball game, which was pretty nice. Has scored on a warm-up. Kenley Jansen still not all the way recovered from having to throw a lot in that Miami series, but at the end of the day, I need him to pitch, as this is hit hard to high to left field, and it's gone for Brandon Crawford. An opposite field home run shot for Crawford, and that's gonna make it 7-5 once again. Man, if you're Chapman, you gotta take your breather now. 377 feet. Man, great swing right there from Brandon Crawford. Opposite field home run to give us a 2-run lead again. Man, this game's crazy, and here comes the sinker freaking submarine pitcher O'Day. I don't like these pitchers, man. I told you guys that yesterday. I struggle really bad against them. But we got to have competitive ABs in this top of the 9th, because the game is so close. This team can score,
0-2 now.
But we do have the bottom of the lineup, Flowers,
Right there, but you
Swanson,
have to
and a
find a
pitch
way.
hitter
There's nothing
for
you're gonna
Kenley
do with
Jansen
that
to try and get
low
out of
sinker
this
except foul
game
it into your
with a
shin
save.
or hit a
0-2,
ground ball to the left side.
1-2.
Good slider
2
there,
for
but
4
laid
is
off and
Jock
called
with
the
a
ball low.
single
Well, I'll tell you, he's not
and
hitting
a
over
RBI
300
and
by
2
luck.
RBI
He
single.
really knows the
1 for
strike
2
zone
tonight.
and his own strengths. That
I
last
mean,
take
1-2
is a great
count and then
example.
2 for 4 for the
Still
night.
hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
1-2 to Bellin. I mean, oh my goodness, the Peterson.
The 1-2. And
Fouled
another
off.
foul ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out.
1-2 to Jock.
Swing and a miss.
Strike
As
him
he
out with
ran
the high fastball.
right by him for the first down.
2 for 5 night. And that will bring in
So
Chris
digging
Taylor,
in
who
now,
has an
Chris
RBI
Taylor.
single.
He's got a hit in
1 for 3.
at-bats to this point.
Not having the best of night, but he does have an RBI. What did help the team out a lot.
Here's
So
the first pitch to him. Now a half swing here.
Strike
as he wanted
one.
To pull it
Oh,
back, but he
goodness.
does so too late. It's strike one.
a 1 count to Taylor.
Tries to drop one down here,
0-2.
but he misses. Strike two. Bases are empty. One man out.
1 for 3. Has a walk in this game. Now 0-2 to Taylor.
Now a
Popped
swing,
up.
and he pops him up.
I hate
This
these
is right
stupid
out in
submarine
front of the
pitchers,
line.
man. They're so damn good against me. I don't know why.
The batter, number 13.
I'll bring in Max Muncy. 1 for 4 tonight. Has not done a lot in tonight's game, but he does have a single. 1 for 4.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball
Close there,
1.
but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Ball 1 with the slider.
2 out, nobody on.
1 to Muncy. 2-0.
And he won't
I don't
bite
even
at
think
that one
this
either.
dude
It's
has
2-0.
thrown a strike in his outing. I've just been swinging at every damn thing because I just don't like the way he pitches. Let's make him throw a strike with Muncy.
Here it comes,
2-0.
2-0. And
3-0.
here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in
Bellinger
danger of
on
losing
deck.
him here. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to
You don't want to
realize
give
who's on
anything to
deck.
Max
I
Muncy to hold.
guarantee you something's
Get
over
a
the heart of the plate.
like. You don't want to
have
give
to be
any
aggressive
meat
in
ball
the
to
zone right
Muncy.
here.
He could really drive him.
Lifted in the
As
air
he's
to
gonna hit into center. That was probably a strike. So that's why I swung. And that went in this inning. But as Brandon Crawford comes off the bench and has an opposite field solo shot to give us a 7-5 lead.
Kenley Jansen
Flowers
taking
will be
ball
the
now
first
in inning
player
number 9, looking to close the
Kenley
door.
Jansen gets to see at the plate.
Here now is the catcher,
0
Tyler
for 3, and the
Flowers.
first
He'll lead it
one
off against Jansen, who
is
tries to
fouled
close
off.
the
Tyler
door in
Flowers.
this one.
Tyler Flowers not having a good night. And the catchers for the Atlanta Braves
Toward the gap in right
just
center.
ain't the
This is gonna
best
be
as this
base
is a
hit,
double.
and he may take that big turn at first.
As here I'm trying to talk some
He'll
crap
get it
about
into
him
second, and
because
he's able to
0
hustle
for
his
3
way up to
night,
second as
now
he'll
1 for
reach here
4
with a two-base hit.
with the double.
Digging in.
Not the best of nights for this
Potential team
Atlanta
run
Braves
if he
catcher
can launch
squad.
one or find a run
Brian
around the
McCann in
bases.
yesterday's ball game did not do too hot. And now today Tyler Flowers has a double. But if he doesn't come in for a run or like it came too late or I don't know.
Put him away.
It just
Here's
was.
the 0-2.
I just really don't think the catcher core
Shin-high slider laid
for
off the ball.
the
Braves
Atlanta
find
Braves
themselves
is really that
losing
good.
in
Is that
extra
strike
innings.
3 to
What are your
Dansby
thoughts on this
Swanson
one, guys?
with the cutter.
Yeah, Matty B, this is
One out, and 2 more to go, and that will bring up Charlie Culberson, a former Dodger, hitting 321. That average is pretty good. And now he's going to hit one over to Seager. Seager with a strong throw for the second out. And that will bring up Ender Inciarte, who has really good pop. This is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Back to the leadoff spot.
Sliders, the first pitch Kenley's throwing, and that's ball 1 way inside. 1-0 count to Ender Inciarte. This is crushed and foul. Man, that was too close for comfort. 1-1. 1-2. 10 pitches for Kenley. 1-2. Hit the right field, and this will be caught to end the game. 7-5. What a comeback
consecutive victory here.
Man, fourth consecutive win. Great job, 7-5. Tomorrow we're looking for the sweep. But today, the Atlanta Braves made this a good one, and we had to come back. The top of the seventh was the inning for us to come back and win. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully for the sweep. See you guys.